Sport is the favorite part for many of us. Adidas and Nike are most popular sports clothing manufacturers. Both of them has its own unique style and its own fans. Let us get all this cleared out, that which brand is bigger. But first, why not subscribe our channel and press the notification bell? More than just sporting brands, the footwear and clothes of these companies have become very fashionable. These two brands are the biggest of their kind, but in US, the progress of Under Armour is also very strong in the race of making sports goods. But on the global scale, Under Armour cannot compete with these two brands yet. Let's first have a look at how Nike and Adidas started their business. There is an incredible success story behind Nike. Let me tell you that Adidas and Puma owned the market before Nike. But Nike changed that pretty quickly. The Nike company was founded on January 25, 1964, when businessman Phil Knight and track coach Bill Bowerman got together to build the perfect and affordable athletic shoes. Before its independence, Nike, then called as Blue Ribbon Sports, operated under Japanese sports goods company Essex. In 1966, Blue Ribbon Sports opened its first store, and in 1971, it changed its name to Nike, and also created the swoosh, which everyone knows today. Let me tell you, that swoosh cost Nike $35 to design, and it was created by a Portland State University graphic design student. After that, Nike grew very fast, and by 1980, it had half of the US athletic shoe market. In 1980 and 1990, Nike has expanded its business globally even more, and its products are now available in virtually every country in the world. In undeveloped nations, if you don't see Nike store, you will still find people wearing Nike products. On the other hand, if we talk about the Adidas, it starts as a family story. The founder, Adolph Dassler, designed making shoes in his kitchen. At the same time, his brother Rudolph was working with their father at a footwear factory. Later, the brothers started working together. At the 1936 Olympics in Germany, Adolph made a great move by finding an American athlete and convincing him to wear the spiked shoes he had made. That athlete won 4 golds, and Adolph and his brother almost immediately became famous all over the world. After that, by 1939, the two brothers produced and sell around 2 lakh pairs of shoes in a year. At that time, these shoes were simply called the products of Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory. But that was soon changed. In 1949, the brothers split due to breakdown in relations. Adolph Dassler named his company Adidas, and his brother, Rudolph Dassler, started a company called Ruda, which later became Puma. Nike is currently on Forbes' list as the biggest sporting goods company in the world. Forbes put the value of Nike at $27 billion for the year 2016. Adidas is in 3rd place according to Forbes, and ESPN is on 2nd place. So, in terms of clothing and footwear, Adidas is really second, although its value is far behind Nike at just $7 billion. Under Armour comes behind Adidas with the worth of $5.5 billion, and Reebok, which is actually owned by Adidas, comes with the value of $800 million. According to Nike's manufacturing map, its products are made in 42 countries. It has 566 factories and employs a little over 1 million people, which is around 10,15,696 people. We must say that Nike is well known for having factories in developing nations, but sometimes its workers come on agitation, complaining of low salary. Nike has made attempts to clean up its image, but according to critics, it has not done enough. Given research says that Nike needs a lot of workers because the company sells 25 pairs of sneakers every second. In 2016, Nike sold 900 million products in only a year, that included everything under the Nike brand name. Now, if we talk about Adidas, it employs just over 60,000 people worldwide. It actually has more factories than Nike, with 1,000 independent factories in 60 countries, according to its own website. Adidas also come under investigation many times for the working conditions in the factories, but it has been praised for its transparency. Recent stories suggest that jobs are coming back to Germany as Adidas improve its highly advanced factories, where robots are installed to do much of the work. Adidas sells around 250 million pairs of shoes in a year. This includes soccer shoes and boots. If we talk about sneakers, Yahoo Finance says that Adidas market share went up from 6.3% in 2016 to 11.3% in 2017. But Nike market shares went down from 40% to 35% in 2017. Yahoo points out that the biggest reason Adidas is on the rise is because of an industry trend, that is casual sportwear, which benefits the brand. Apparently, Adidas is just cooler leisurewear, while Nike stays sports-focused. According to some media, Adidas has become more popular after partnership with Kanye West, who is an American rapper. According to Quartz, in 2016, Adidas Superstar was the top-selling sneaker, but Nike dominates the lower position. In 2017, Nike's Tengen sneaker took the number 1 position of top-selling sneakers. Nike continued to hold the number 1 position till 2019. As for both companies' diamond product in terms of sales and popularity, it seems that for Adidas, Stan Smith sneakers is a shoe that never goes out of fashion, and for Nike, Nike Air shoes have been a big seller for a long time. US is the world's biggest sporting goods market. The word sneaker is primarily an American word, and most websites that write on this topic are also American. According to Time magazine, most popular sneakers of all the time includes Nike Air Jordan, Nike Air Max, Nike Cortez, Adidas Superstar, and Adidas Stan Smith. But unfortunately, there is no improved list of best-selling sports shoes of all the time. Now it's time for you to make a comment and tell me which sneaker of Adidas or Nike you like the most. But as always, thanks for watching.